Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I uploaded a video on the introduction part of the set theory. So now we will be moving forward on the representation of a set, that we will be seeing in this video that how to represent a set. So I would like to tell you some points before we move ahead with the topic. So for the in a set, we usually denote a set with capital letters of English alphabet like capital A, capital B, capital C, or X, Y, Z, anything from A to Z. We can represent a set by using these letters, and generally we denote the elements of a set using curly braces. And inside the curly braces, if you are using English alphabet, then it should be a small. It should be a small as X, Y, Z. It should be a small like that. Okay. And like A and B also. So the main part is it should be a small. So suppose a set A is like this. Now what we say, A is the element of set A. A small a is the element of set A. So for this we have a special symbol epsilon. In set theory, epsilon is understood as belongs to, and we write as A belongs to set A like this. And this is epsilon and this means belongs to. This means belongs to. And suppose someone says C is an element of this set. Is C is an element? No. So C is not an element of this set. So C does not belongs to A. Does not belongs to. We have just put a line on epsilon, and this means does not belongs to. Okay, students. Clear? So now we will move ahead with the topic representation of a set. So we represent set using two forms. First one is roster or tabular form, and the second one is set builder form. So in roster form, the elements are listed exclusively, means like suppose a set A is there, so we are write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is at a roster form or a tabular form. In this, the element is listed, and there is a comma in between the element which is separating the element, means the element are listed in between curly braces. Okay, students. Now we will see some more example of roster form. For example, I may tell you vowels of English alphabet. Vowels of English alphabet, suppose denoted by X. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels, and these are the alphabet who are vowels in the English alphabets, like this. And one more characteristic of this roster form, that the order of element is immaterial, means we do not actually have to worry about in which order the element are listed. This can also be written like 2, 4, 6, 1, 3, 5. This can also be, this is also the same. Both are same. So the order of the elements in which they are listed is immaterial in roster form. So we are now finished with roster form. The second one is set builder form. The set builder form, in this representation, we actually do not list out the element exclusively, but we list out the statement or something like that. Equation is there, like that something is there, then we would list it down in this form. So now we would take example of set builder form. So set builder form, let us suppose V is a set. Let me make it bigger. V is a set which consists the same set. This set only we are going to represent in the set builder form. Suppose V is the set which represents the vowel English alphabet. So it would be like this: X and two dots. These two dots are known as such that X, such that X is a vowel. We can represent it like this. Or suppose we are representing the even number, suppose E is a set of even numbers, so we would represent it like this: x such that x is an even natural number. So we would be seeing more example for a roster and set builder form also in the due course of our progress of this chapter. So students, now we would be taking some of the example. Suppose this example says write the solution set of the equation x square plus x minus 2 equals to 0 in roster form. So right now we have seen what is roster form. In roster form we write the elements separated by comma within the curly braces. So here now the solution set. So the word solution set itself says the solution set means the solution of this quadratic equation. So this is a quadratic equation, and you all know the quadratic equation has two roots. So the solution set of this quadratic equation. So let's see how to solve it. Solution goes like this: the given equation is x square plus x minus 2 equals to 0, like that. So x minus 1 into x plus 2 would be its factor. So the solution set is given by s equals to 1 and minus 2, because the roots of this equation x is equal are, this would give x equals to 1 and minus 2. So this is the solution set. So now the same question I would give you a homework. Please put your answer in the comment section. The same solution set you have to write for the equation x square minus 5x. Thank you students for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe.